Hello guys, this is Vysh. So you can see here the Hindu editorial. Many students have been requesting for this series, and we had been doing it 1 year back, and then because of lack of responses and then lack of time issues and all, we had stopped it. Okay, so this Hindu editorial will be in English. Okay, because I think that is the reason many are requesting, because most of the good YouTubers who are doing this already free of cost in the internet, it's all mostly in Hindi. Okay, but students want English medium. Our audience is also majority who wants English medium. That is why this will be done, and it will be attempted to be done every day. But you have to tell in comment section also whether you need this. Okay, only then on a regular basis we'll do this, and more initiatives will come like this. So this, as you see, July 3, Monday, because the Monday I decided to do. One thing you should know is Sunday there will be no editorial. Okay, this is not a complete Hindu paper analysis. It is a editorial series. In the newspaper, there are different pages like states, regional news, sports news, science and tech, like that. There is an editorial. In the center, there will be 2 pages. Okay, so what is that? How to read that? What is important and all? In my foundation, I've already explained. So if you've not seen the foundation, you come and ask in the WhatsApp number. It's given on the screen. So that WhatsApp number, you come and message. I'll give you a 30 set of foundation, free foundation. Okay, that more details I'll tell you because it's the first episode. I'll tell you some more details of how to make use of Vysh IAS free initiative. Before that, this is the screenshot of today's editorial. Okay, the page, as I told, editorial and opinion page. It will be there in the middle. Saturday it will be editorial, and then there will be a ground zero page. That ground zero is not at all useful for UPSC, so you don't have to read that. But other days, all the other days, Monday to Friday, editorial pages, 2 pages is important. Okay, in that some articles will be there which is not important. That also I'll tell you. Like for example here, this first article which you see, it is about National Family Health Survey and about a disability related clause in that. That one small thing a person has written. Okay, so that we'll see what it is. Then if you see, and this is useful for your what paper, that also I'm mentioning, GS1 and GS2. The other one, if you see, is about free speech. Twitter versus Government of India, the problems, and the Twitter versus judiciary, that thing. Okay, so that will be useful for GS2 and GS3 in a way. And then if you see the urban planning, okay, urban planning means how the city is planned or how is city construction happening, what is the problem there. About that, there is an article that we'll discuss. Then there is this local news about, always there will be local news also. That thing you can ideally ignore for UPSC exams. Okay, for state exams or for interviews, I cannot. Just to know what is happening in your state, you can read that. Else, for UPSC sake, I will tell you don't have to read that. Okay. Then here, okay, yeah. Then here, if you see this, this is irrelevant. Okay. Sometimes there will be articles which are politics. Okay, like maybe the ruling party is telling something about the opposition, or opposition is raising like a protest, or something is happening which is politics. So pure politics things, it's not needed, because if you start reading that, you will get diverted from the actual subject. Okay, so that is not relevant, and such things we will not discuss. But I'll tell you exactly like this. I don't think other YouTubers who you are following, I'm not telling you the relevance of each article. Are we actually covering all the articles and all? Most of the people are not doing. I also know who all do this thing in YouTube. So there is a problem. Okay, they are not fully doing justice to the needs of the students. Okay, so like this, I will tell you in detail everything. You know that whenever we do a series, it will be pinpointed. It will be telling everything till the last word. Okay, so here, this one, if you see, agriculture economics, which will come in your GS3 paper. This and all you should know. Okay, that's what I'm telling. Please watch foundation first. When you watch foundation, this and all, when I tell a topic like cryptocurrency, you should immediately tell which paper it is. GS1, 2, 3, 4, where it is. That ability, if you did not develop before starting to study, that means you are going in the wrong direction. Even after studying for 1 year from any coaching material or anything, you will still maybe fail the exam. Okay, so this problem also happens when we put such statuses in our WhatsApp and all, like without foundation, it may be difficult for you to clear. You may not clear the exam. Some people get irritated. Okay, so that screenshots and all yesterday I have posted in my WhatsApp and Instagram. They have not literally seen the foundation. So they think like we are selling some paid course. It's not paid, it's completely free. 30 free foundation videos I want you to watch if you are serious about the exam. This also I tell you. If you're not serious, then don't do. You do whatever you want. Okay, but if you're serious about the exam, please watch that foundation. Your complete UPSC journey will change. What you get, you don't even get after 2-3 years of paid big coaching classes. This 2 weeks of watching 30 videos, you will get free of cost. This is my guarantee. Okay, so come in WhatsApp and ask that. So this agriculture economics topic, tomato prices are increasing. There is nothing much to tell there. There's just some charts given, but still I'll tell you little points about that. So like that, this is how it will start. All the days editorial video will start like this, where I tell you the overall thing first. What we will discuss, what we will not discuss. So you have a guarantee. You also have the paper at your home. So you will have guarantee that, okay, this many portions Vysh sir has did it for you. Okay. And remaining pages, I'll give you some pointers now. Okay. Before starting the editorial, because it's the first episode, I'm telling you all this. Tomorrow onwards, it will be directly going to the article. Okay. So full current affairs will get covered by this video or not? obviously it will not get covered because this is a editorial series we are doing. Okay, so remaining you will get from a monthly PDF. Monthly current affair PDFs are there, which is a paid pack. Okay, and that will not like very huge package and all. It's a like 12-month PDF you can buy, or 24-month, or now UPSC is asking up to last 5 years and all. That also we have. It's up to you whether you want 1 year current affair, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, however you want. 2024 batch who enrolled now this week, and new batch started on July 1. For them, 24 months is inclusive in the package. You don't have to buy separately the current affair. 100 questions and 100 pages of notes are there in the current affair PDF itself. Like that, 24 months of current affair is included, meaning the last 12 months and the 12 months now, June to the next till the exam date. That's inclusive in the package. Only the remaining, even older than that, if you want, you can buy. Okay, so that is how it will work. The current affair model at Vysh IAS. Editorials are free, and the monthly thing will be and as a paid package. Then after this video, do I still need to read the editorial? This also some people has. So one thing is, along when I am doing the complete important points will be there on the slide also. You can read there also if you want, or you can read yourself, because reading is a different thing. We are teaching editorial means we are teaching you the concept. We are giving you the idea, but reading helps your like speed improvement, your English language improvement, because there will be many words and all, which will be very difficult. So you will, out of interest, you will take it and Google it, you will find out the meaning. Then you will get like catchy phrases and all, which you can use in your mains answers. For prelims sake, if you are asking, you don't have to read the paper, you can simply watch this video. But for prelims and mains together you are preparing, then it's better you read the paper also. But if you watch my video and then along with that you look the paper, the work will become easier. If you are taking 2 hours to read it yourself, because of my video, which will be like in 30 minutes, I'll try to finish it up. Another 30 minutes you can spend to again read it, and so 1 hour your work gets over. 1 hour your complete editorial gets strong. Okay, and whoever is good in editorials and good in language, they are the ones who will become in the toppers also, because mains is all about language and writing. That doesn't mean you need very flowery language and very complicated words and all, but the way you present it, passage after passage, paragraph after paragraph, or an introduction, a conclusion, this and all you can learn from editorial. Any source will help you, like economic survey passages will help you, or any big magazine type you are reading, everything will help you. Okay, but editorial is one good source because it has two purposes. The language also improves, the current affairs also you get. Okay, because the same issue, right? Suppose Manipur issue is going on now, the burning and all the riots are going on. That will come at least 5-6 times repeatedly. Okay, so every day when you keep reading it, the full topic you get it, more than what a coaching class can give you in a refined notes. Okay, because there are many points will be missing. But because you read it, you are conceptually clear. Even in an interview, when somebody asks you, you can easily tell that. Got the point? So that's how you have to read the newspaper even after watching it, because this will make it easier for you. Then after this video, do I still need to watch any other channel's video? That you don't need to watch, because how I do editorial, I know it will be the most detailed version. Okay, so you will not have to do editorial video again from somebody else. Understood? Then will we give any PPT or notes based on this? We will not give anything. Okay, because entire thing, it's Hindu paper only. So Hindu newspaper, whatever comes, I'm just making it easy for you. Then you have to make notes by yourself. So that how to make notes, that again I'm telling. If you've seen my foundation, you will first thing you will not ask this question. Should I make notes? Will you give notes? As things you won't ask. Okay, I know you're still not understanding because you did not see the foundation. If you see the foundation, you know what I'm trying to tell. Okay, then test series. Okay, I said test series. If you have enrolled, then you don't have to worry about any notes also, because you get monthly PDFs, you get all the notes, everything will be there. Okay, current affair related. Should I make notes on this? As I told, you can make notes if you want, but again watch foundation, you will understand what you have to do. Will we give Hindu subscription or something? We will not give any such thing. Okay, you can simply Google that. Also, I'm telling you, in my foundation, one of the videos there, how to get Hindu subscription, how to enroll to it, how you will get digital paper or offline paper, what is the amount for that everything is told there. Okay, so you can subscribe to the e-papers, digital papers, instead of buying the physical one. Okay, and then do we recommend or are we promoting Hindu? We are not promoting. Okay, you read Hindu, you read Indian Express, you read any Business Standard, any newspaper. Okay, because we in our test series, if you see, we cover more than 11 to 16 national level newspapers we are covering. Okay, because some things will come only in maybe in Live Mint, or some will come only in PIB, some will come only in Hindu. It can vary. So as per students' need, we will be making, and the current affair PDF will have everything. But here, because of the language and because of the updates and current and all, I felt Hindu is better. So we keep recommending Hindu, but we don't tell that Hindu is the best thing and we don't promote it. Okay. Now how to contact us? Already you know the WhatsApp number and the email ID is there. Anytime you can message me or mail me. Okay, I personally will reply. For any other queries also UPSC related. Okay. But please watch the foundation first, because without foundation you will have 10,000 queries, I know. After foundation, almost every query would have got over. Then still something is there, you can ask me. So what we expect in return for all these things, just hit the subscribe button And whenever this kind of video comes, at least which I am doing, and I'm telling you that please subscribe, please like, please do that. Because next day morning before recording the next one, I'll be looking at this. And I see like, okay, 16 people have seen, out of that only 2 likes are there, 1 comment is there or 0 comments are there. Then do you think I'll feel like making the next episode? So you have to just support. Okay, just a free button, free subscribe button, bell icon, like and comment. Okay, so when we see that next morning we are saying, okay, 100 comments are there, 15 likes are there. So these many people are expecting that I should do it again. So I will do it. Understanding. So that is because people ask, why should I do a like? Why should I do a comment? What do you gain? We gain this only. We understand that you are needing it. Understanding. So instead of messaging in WhatsApp and this thing like great lecture or great this thing, everything tell in the YouTube comment section itself. Okay, because WhatsApp you put also, others are not seeing it. Other students should see it and they should understand. Because some new student comes to Vysh IAS, they will see the comments. Based on that only they will judge whether I should click on this and watch fully. Okay, so please do that so we can continue. About test series, again, because I'm telling first episode, so I'm telling you many extra things. Test series is going on July 1st, batch started. And another thing, 2025 students need not join to this. A 2-year timetable for the first time we will be launching this year. And that will have like 2 years means obviously 700 and something days. Okay, that many days of daily study, hour by hour, what to do. And in that weekly, monthly schedule test, everything will be there. Prelims, mains included, integrated one. Okay, so that we will announce within, like today is Monday. By next Monday, I will try to launch it. Okay, so that you can stay tuned in the WhatsApp and YouTube for the details. Then free lectures which we tell, that is starting with the foundation. Okay, once you watch the foundation, you will get the idea like, okay, this is how I have to prepare, this is the books I have to have, everything. After that, you have to start watching classes starting from NCERT, almost every textbook. If you take R. Sharma, Satish Chandra, Spectrum, Lakshmikant, Geography NCERTs, okay, anything, even economics and all, we are planning series. Science and Tech, we have 2 playlists in English and Hindi. Everything is free. Completely free on YouTube itself. There's no other app download, nothing you have to do. Completely free. But you directly go and jump onto a textbook and try to watch it. You will think you are getting knowledge, but in the exam you will fail because your foundation or core is not strong. This again, many people will disagree now because you have not seen the foundation. You watch it once, you keep aside all your other work, all your ego, all your claims that you know all these things, basics already. Keep aside and just watch our foundation. Treat yourself as a beginner. Give 2 weeks to us. In that 2 weeks, I will transform you to a most competitive aspirant in this country. Okay, this is my guarantee. Else, if you don't feel after watching, you can come and tell under this comment section itself that our foundation was not good. Okay, it's working for thousands of aspirants. It will work for you also. So please do that. Okay, and these are different ways you can contact us. It's email IDs are there, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram, all the kinds of things are there. If you are new to this channel, note down all these things. Okay, and tomorrow onwards, I will not do all these things. I'll directly start the editorial. Okay, so we have a vision that most of the toppers should be from this thing. That is what every coaching institute tells. But we have this thing like our students should clear prelims. Okay, now you will think like prelims is just the first stage, but prelims is not the easiest stage. Prelims is the biggest eliminator. There's no coaching institute in this country who claims that prelims these many students clear. No one. What they do is finally when through some forms these people clear prelims, clear means finally when only 2,000 people are left in this country who has reached the interview stage, those 2,000 obviously everyone will go to all the mock interviews in the country. Okay, every mock interview they'll go. So what will happen is these people who conduct these interviews, they're doing good job only, but there they get this form, name, photograph of these people, all these 2,000 people. Obviously from that 2,000, 1,000 is going to clear. 1,000 will come in the final list. You know that, no? The 1,000 people out of the 2,000 will be there in the final rank list. So they already know 50-50 chance. Half of them will not clear, half will clear. And all these, that's why if you see rank 1 of last year or rank 1 to 10 of last year is claimed by at least 15 coaching classes. Because these people went for mock interview all these places. Okay, and there's nothing wrong in that. But prelims, which is the first thing, I know this is the hoardings which comes, this is the flex and the advertisement which comes. You people now, the new beginners, seeing these things will think like, okay, this institute gave the topper, so let me go and join there. Okay, but finally you will fail in the prelims itself because that institute has no role in making you pass the prelims. Okay, prelims is a totally different game. Prelims, you have to do a lot of hard work, lot of studies, lot of reading in 1 year that these coaching people are actually not helping you. They are now, whoever is already successful, they are just converting that into the final success. Okay, this is my opinion. That doesn't mean coaching is completely bad. There are coaching classes needed also because they give you this classroom environment, they give you a lot of physical mock test, many things are there. So that also, whether you should choose the coaching class model or if you are good in self-study at home, whether that suits you, that also in my foundation you will get clarity. I think the video number 7 or video number 8 out of that 30 is about that point, whether to decide should I go to coaching class or not. And I'm telling that many of you will need coaching. Such people should go also. So that please watch that foundation, you will understand that point. Okay, so I'm not completely telling against coaching. Whether you need coaching or not, that you have to know. So I always tell you, you understand yourself first. then you understand the teacher, then you understand whether there is a connect between you and the teacher. Only then proceed. Okay. Then there's another channel which we have, Vysh Courses, where again lot of current affair related, as you asked, like after, other than editorial, but there are other current affairs we'll be doing. Many current affair video will be there in the Vysh Courses video. Okay, and they're not only for UPSC, for SSC, for PSC, that related specific lot of MCQs and question papers we are planning now this year. So that also you have to subscribe. Okay, because if UPSC you are not clearing, many are like civil service you are not clearing, you are trying for EPFO now. So such things will come in the other channel. Okay, this Vysh IAS channel will be only for UPSC civil service exam, but Vysh Courses channel is overall for all the other government job exam. Okay, as of now videos are less there, but it will expand. So please subscribe and put the bell icon so that you get notified whenever we put out a video. So this is the foundation. In English and Hindi we have. So it's all relevant now also, even though it's recorded a few years back. But it's all relevant. If anything update is needed, that video alone I would have replaced and given the new one. Okay, so don't follow the playlist in YouTube. Just come in WhatsApp. I'll give you the correct links of the 30 videos which I want you to watch. Okay, because in the playlist maybe little outdated videos are also there. Okay, and these are the subject thumbnails of different textbook. If you see again in English and Hindi we have done, so that you try to see that you watch foundation and then watch this. It will make a bigger impact for you. Okay, so this again next tomorrow onwards, all these things I won't show you. I think you got an idea of how Vysh IAS model works. Okay, free foundation, free lectures, free classes, and test series is a paid thing. Okay, then previous year questions, which is again more important. That also 2016 to 20 is already there. CSAT papers are there of many years, and many more will come. 21, 22, 23 work is going on. This month or next month it will come. So everything what you need, free of cost in the YouTube will get. Okay, test series because you have to practice a lot of questions and that needs like mains and all personal attention is needed. That is a paid thing. Okay. So articles I told you, now we'll discuss one by one the articles. That economics, agriculture I told you, tomato price. So if you are in your city also, if you know the price, tell in comment section. Okay, like my city this one and price is like this, because it's like ranging from I think 80 rupees to 120 rupees and all per kg. Okay, so that in Instagram also we shared a meme and all, like even gold, silver and all is like they are on one side and tomato is one side, like that meme and troll things are coming out. So tomato prices are high, so obviously it will be the demand supply thing. The farmers are like production. Okay, they'll feel like like this Kharif, Rabi, all these seasons we have, or when you cultivate, it's not like that month itself you will get the tomatoes ready. July or something you will do, by the December it is getting ready or something, and then like sometimes bumper production, like everyone, because if the climate everything is fine, bumper production too much is there, then it will be like 20 rupee kg, everyone will get the thing. But sometimes there will be some problems or something, and then this thing, we don't have this storage things properly. Storage issues are not good in our country, or the transport is not good. Okay, cold storage and this thing. Also, the production will not be the way how much you need in the market. That much doesn't come. That's why we tell demand supply thing. Okay, how much we need, that much is not reaching. So only little is there, and these many people are there. Okay, that inflation definition is what? Inflation means too much money chasing too little goods. Okay, so little goods is there and everyone wants it. Obviously the shopkeeper that time will tell whatever rates he like. Okay, 80, 90, 100, like that it will go. So now it is going on like that. So now this article which is there today's newspaper, there's no much details. They have given different chart telling like, okay, this from this month to this month it went like that steepness, and that this is being shown. That UPSC will never ask you. Okay, especially like just for tomato they will not ask you. Overall economy, GDP, this thing and all they'll ask you. But one products, how the graph is going month by month, UPSC will not ask you. So I took these things from for your sake, for GK related things. India is not the largest tomato producer. Okay, India, like I think in milk, in banana, in lime, and many things, in many fruits and all, India is number one. So these GK is important to you now because 2022 and 23 prelims, they're asking you GK. They're asking you who is the highest cobalt producing country. Okay, so obviously India, whatever is the highest production, that you have to know. Okay, you have to know that. So China is number one, India is second. Okay, so this at least two countries. Remaining again, as I told you, do test series and daily plums and all, which 9 p.m. MCQ comes, you will get more and more GK fact. But when article goes, there also I try to tell you GK fact. Okay, so this extra is not there in the Hindu. And then what is government doing now? Government obviously will have their own thing and all, but this time innovative kind of a grand challenge hackathon they are doing. Okay, hackathon you would have heard. Hackathon is a word where they are for anything. If you need solutions, innovative solutions, technical solutions from the youth of the country or anybody, they will arrange this hackathon for these many days. So everybody can post their solutions, their ideas, their innovations, or something different, so that you can make that thing work. So here in the tomatoes case also, tomato grand challenge hackathon they are doing. Okay, so now it will be open to students, researchers, entrepreneurs, and aiming to identify innovative solutions to increase the production and supply of tomato and to reduce the cost of tomato for consumer. So that is the need. So now with the innovative ideas, rather than government alone working, they're putting it open. So you can also give ideas, understanding. So that way that will come, and then you will get ideas, and that based on certain things. Okay, like 4 verticals are there which minister told. First is developing and popularizing improved tomato varieties, production technology or practices suiting the rainy season, dry and humid, meaning based on different seasons and the processing stages and all, different varieties, innovative varieties of tomato. Okay, then designing and disseminating information system pertaining to crop planning, market intelligence for farmers, interface platforms for farmers. Okay, meaning different platforms, information needed for that. Then innovative post-harvest treatment, again, which, as I told, packaging, we have packaging issues, transporting from one place to another, such things are there. Okay, that is the 4th point, is also a continuation of that. Storage technology, longer preservation to reduce panic selling due to perishability. Perishable product means something which gets damaged. Okay, like if you make a wooden or any plastic something and all, that is not like perishable. Okay, but these food items and all are perishable. Okay, it will like only that many days it has that shelf life which we call. After that it is of no use. So that how to extend. So all these are the verticals which minister is inviting, and these things are not there in Hindu. I put extra information because that article was not as such useful. Okay, but what should have been useful, I have covered it from other newspapers. This I think from Business Standard and Live Mint or something. I have taken these screenshots. Okay, so this one is how the tomato article, and there's nothing much to discuss here. Okay, next one, that Urban 20 meet was there. Okay, Urban 20 meet, cities meet, where our even Niti Aayog person, the Amitabh Kant, he was the representative from India, and there he told about something called master plan. Okay, so master plan you will think is a general word, but there is actually something officially which is called as the master plan when it comes to city planning or town planning. Okay, so that is an, if you see, it's written instrument of governance for urban local bodies. Okay, meaning how will you the complete urban city, how will you design and plan? How will it be governed? How is the system, urban city working? We have many schemes. We have this smart city schemes we have. Amrit is there. Okay, AMRUT. Okay, Amrit, one scheme is there. So this and all is for making the cities more sustainable and all. Because earlier, if you see, it was like converting from rural to cities. Okay, village to city is the goal. Now it is from wherever it is, it should be not just cities, it should be sustainable cities. Okay, green energy, more trees should be there. Everything should be like pollution free. Many conditions are there. Not like simply build a structure and then build hospitals and schools. That is not enough. It should be sustainable also in the long run. Okay, energy, because it's a big issue now. So this master plan. Okay, this master plan actually from the I think 1950s or something, from foreign somewhere, Russia or somewhere, we have adopted this thing. That means you make a plan, a complete plan for designing a city. Okay, in India, like suppose there is a city like Chandigarh. Chandigarh is a planned city. Okay. Or old ancient, if you take Harappa, is a planned city. Like you have the triangles, everything, every house is looking same, like a villa construction, all everything is like same. Okay, it's a proper planned one. It's not like randomly some person comes and builds houses wherever he like. The complete city is planned in such a way that everything looks uniform. Okay, so that kind master plan means planning that city. Okay, but there are a lot of problems for that, and that is what this article is about. Okay. So I'll give you the pointers alone, because if you start reading, it will become very lengthy. That's what I'm telling. When you read it yourself, it will be difficult. I will try to break down into points and tell you. Okay, the same thing you will find in a Hindu paper also today, but I have just made like highlighting and bulleting so that it becomes easy for you. Okay, ideally you should learn to do this. Only then you will improve. Okay. So Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, obviously they are the ones who will be concerned with this issue, this cities and master plan and all. So they are telling it should be revisited. What we have now, what we are adopting, the template is wrong. We should not adopt it. Okay, the renewed thing, and they're telling it should be welcomed. Okay, but there are some other category of people also. Always when we try to do something, somebody will oppose also. Other category of people is telling, no, this is the standard which everybody is following. We should stick to it. Okay, this is the only statutory instrument of government, meaning legal, some governance method. Only this is there which we know now. We don't have any other plans now. So we should follow this. Okay, so many planning to improve what all. When you build a city means the sanitation, the drainage, the whatever social infrastructure which you need, everything should be included in that. Okay, but problem is, I'll tell you a very simple thing first, which is not there in the news. You would have seen like outside your house or in your area, in a highway, a big proper road is made. Okay, everything, and you're very happy. Road is there, like airport kind of road, which we tell is the most like cleanest road or the best road. So there it is done, and you are very happy. Within 1 week, you will see that the water authority people will come and then destroy that complete road because they forgot to put the water pipeline. It's actually not forgot to put the water pipeline like you think. It is because of the lack of planning, okay, lack of coordination between the states and centers. Center will allocate a fund for this roads or something. State will delay it, and only when election of state comes, that time they will put the road. But by that time, center, some water scheme would have got approved. Meaning after this only, central later, some pipeline or something, okay, something will get approved. That fund will come. These people immediately, water authority got instruction, they immediately went and dug it and spoiled it. After that, sometime you will see after 6 months, telecom, some new scheme came, some underground pipe, something came, they come and destroy it. So one road which was good and properly done had to be broken 2-3 times, and it's like spoiled, they made it. I know that in your city also it will be there. Everybody's city is there. Okay, this issue. So these people have no coordination with each other because the master plan template which they are following, that is concerned only about the initial base structure. They are not coordinating with the other things which happened. That is what is mentioned in the different slides. I will tell you this. Okay. So if you see, master plan is an archaic concept, meaning an outdated, old concept whose sales pitch is more spectacular than its performance. These are lines you can use in the exam also. Okay. They've told like the sales pitch, meaning how you present it and talk about it is so great. Okay. That is more spectacular than its actual performance. Okay. This is all in the paper, it is good. But when you try to implement it, the performance is very poor. So this exact line is what you have to use also in case you have to write about master plan or urban governance. Okay. So if you see issues, I will study a first, second, third, fourth. In editorial also it is there in the Hindu. I just categorized in different format. Okay. So if you see, the first is that this is outdated. So the concept, the configuration, everything, if you see, template legislation, the template which they use or the model which they use is based on the 1950s model. But you know, after that only, our Environment Act like 1986, Water Act like 1974, how the wetlands or how the floodplains, this and all should be integrated or used or managed in the city development, that all came later. These people who is following the master plan strictly is not concerning about all these new things, new bylaws or new laws and this thing which comes right. That is not being concerned. So that is the first issue in the master plan. Okay. Second, it is a spatial plan of land use allocation, meaning this much land is there, this much square feet of houses should be built. They are concerned about that only, that spatial allocation, space allocation of the complete town, how it should be. That much only they are concerned. After that, whether did we consider that water issue, did we consider that pipeline issue, that and all, they are not concerned. So that is the second thing. Third one, this is the, again, spatial vision is the core of institutional structures, cultures and practice of this ULB, meaning urban local bodies. Okay. So they are cultivated and shaped by the agenda of regulating spatial growth and remaining slaves to the ideas and consumption. So this is this concept, same thing only. Actually, this title of this news also, if you see in the paper, it will be like something enslaved by the rules, something like that. Okay, you are becoming slave to the existing system. You are not ready to adopt, evolve to a new thing. Okay, you are like, this is what last 5 decades they are following. We also will follow that. You are not ready to evolve or change. That is the third issue. Fourth one, the statutory and spatial nature of the master plan can pose constraint on the programmatic plans. That's what I'm saying. The new programs, central government funded pipeline will come, or gas pipeline, something which is needed for distributing to the urban people, that is not being properly, that is, the constraints are coming on that. It's not being able to implement properly because these people, city construction is not in sync with the program thing. Okay, so there should be a coordination between center and state and local body. That is the fourth point. Okay, so this is the editorial language. What I'm telling is simplistic language. So if you, as I told, if you want to make notes out of that, you can make notes. But again, as and when you start reading, this difficult language also you will get used to. Then you will not make to simplify it. Okay, this high language, so you will try to understand and follow. Okay, so these are the 4 problems of this thing. And Niti Aayog, as per the report, is telling close to 65% of India's urban settlements do not have any master plan. Meaning, these people who claim that master plan is must and that is what we follow, there are places where that is also not followed. Okay, whatever they like, the construction is all without any criteria, without any special plan, without any regulation methods, nothing is there. Okay, so such issues are there in India. It's completely ad hoc approach, not notified by the state government. And then there is lack of human resources to work on it. There is lack of financial resources to work on it. Budget shortage, you would have heard many state governments telling like our treasury is empty. There's no money. Center is not giving us fund. They are doing injustice to us. Like this, most of like in Kerala and all keeps telling this. Okay, what fund you have, you are not using it properly. You are doing a lot of other things unwantedly. And then when the work has to be done exactly, it is not being done. Okay, so it's very easy to do this blame games. The state will tell the center will tell the state. We all will tell both of them. So this is what is happening. Okay. So now urban planning should be reimagined again. Okay, meaning it has to be evolved. The problems we told. Now it's about the Solutions. So first thing is what? We must acknowledge that the master plan instrument may be limited by its archaic condition. Meaning first what you have to do, I tell this to students also. First to prepare for UPSC, what you have to do? You have to tell yourself that you don't know anything. This unlearning skill, like that is the first thing you want. If you go with the mindset that you know everything, you have studied half of the things. I was very good in my school. I am gold medalist. I am 10th topper. This and all with full this mindset. If you go and start preparing UPSC, you will fail. Okay, UPSC is not for those regular topper. Anybody can clear UPSC. Okay, you have problems like you are like a working woman, or you are a maybe housewife. You are inside house. You have these problems. Financial issues are there. Your age is already crossed 30. It doesn't matter. UPSC has given age till 32, OBC 35, and SC 37. So they don't have any problem. Then why are you worried? Understanding? So you have to focus on your studies as a beginner always. Okay. Even if you fail, like 2-3 years you fail, don't go with that overconfidence that I am a veteran student, I know everything. Because UPSC is not a consistent exam. Every year it is evolving. It is making sure that veterans have zero advantage. Okay, veterans will have no advantage. Other than that exam hall pressure which you handled in that 2 hours, content-wise you are not getting any advantage. Because they're changing the pattern itself. This year you saw the pattern, right? 1 pair, 2 pair, 3. You cannot solve. How much ever veteran student you are, you cannot solve. And many GK questions were like, what is the benefit of being veteran? GK is all about memory. A young student, beginner student by heart, or you by heart, it is the same thing. Understanding? And they're asking all years of like timeline. 5 years old current affair, 10 year old current affair, latest current affair, 1 month before the prelims exam, that current affair. They have covered everything. Okay. So see to it that you first unlearn something. Understand that you have a problem. Only then problem can be solved. That is the first point here. Acknowledge that master plan instrument may be limited by its archaic concept, meaning it is old, it is outdated. At least accept that first. Then only we can solve it, right? That's the first thing. Second one, Indian cities offer enough experience to learn from. We already have, as I told, Chandigarh is a planned city, or there are many small, if you see in Pondicherry, there will be a town which is very well planned. There will be areas where it's already we have done good things. So you don't have to go very far to learn something new. Adopt these new things what people are doing. How that city is functioning properly. How the people there are fully happy. They are never, like flood never comes. Learn from there. Or if mistake is there, like Chennai back-to-back flood is coming. Bangalore now last 2 years back-to-back flood is coming. Waterlogging issues in Maharashtra. One woman died. She got shocked and electric line something fell in the water in the railway station, and she got shocked and she died. So these things are learning for you. You have existing cities which are problematic cities also, which are good cities also. So we don't need to go far. We can evolve our master plan and other bylaws and all, seeing the things around us. Okay. Third one, 2021 there was a report of Niti Aayog. That should get priority because there it is told about many things which needs urgent attention. Okay, about town planning or about anything which you need. Okay, the spatial planning and all these things as well. That report tells many things. So that report should be given priority is what the author is telling. Okay. Then recent moves, we know these different schemes are there. Gati Shakti, infrastructure, that golden quadrilateral roads we are constructing, infrastructure. So all these, if you see, center is planning for the complete country. Okay, they are not like telling each state government to do certain things. They have a complete plan, complete vision by like 2025, this should happen. 2028, this should happen. Or we should be energy sector, we should like petrol, diesel should end. Or complete electric vehicles should come on the road. So there is a vision. Okay, like trains, if you see trains everywhere, 555 Vande Bharat are like coming everywhere, if you see. Every week, one or two Vande Bharat is coming in different states. So they have planned it properly. Okay, here we have to do. And by this year, 2026 or 27, everywhere should be Vande Bharat. So Vande Bharat was a success. Immediately now what they are doing? Vande Bharat sleeper classes they are doing. Because existing one, I think 13 or 14 that coaches they have and everything is same, seating. Okay, only one executive and one normal is there. So now sleeper. Then Vande Bharat metros. You know our metro trains and all everywhere. Like Bangalore metro is still, I think, like modern type of thing. But the Delhi metros and all, some are like outdated one. The West Bengal metros are outdated one. So they are and all new Vande Bharat style, modern, like opening door, everything automatic, like we have in Japan and all. That kind of things are coming. So there is a vision that complete country should get everything uniformly. Okay, so like that, there should be a proper schemes implementation which should happen, and these are the things is the reflection of the growing demand. If you see the last line, and central must work with the state to reconsider the spatial planning framework in India. Okay, so again they should coordinate. This is the conclusion about this thing. So I have told it in the maximum simple way you can understand. Hope it gave you an idea. Okay, now if you read that, now if you go and read it, 5 minutes you will finish that article. Okay, because I told you all the idea about it. Now next one, Twitter. Okay, Twitter versus government, Twitter versus judiciary. You know already many fights happened. not now Elon Musk. Before that, when the CEO was there, big fights were there between Indian government and them. Okay, we are about to ban them. Then again, we launched our own version of Twitter. If you know the name of that app, tell in comment section. What is India's version of Twitter? There is an app which we have. Okay, that time it had record downloads and all, but it couldn't catch up, I think. Okay, so that you can tell in the comment section. And now, June 30, what happened is now, Karnataka High Court dismissed something which Twitter has raised. Okay, Twitter has challenged in the court. What did they challenge? The Ministry of who is the IT? Okay, obviously this social network is IT, electronics and IT. So that minister had blocked or taken down some content, lot of tweets and certain things because of certain issues. Okay, that issues also is listed here. Okay, and Twitter went and challenged it. Like, how can you take down our content just like that? It's like freedom of speech is gone. So that's what is written. Judgment under so High Court now rejected that. So judgment undermines the right to free speech and expression, and also paves the way for the state to exercise unchecked power while taking down content. Meaning, the state or the center, the government has complete unlimited powers that they can take down content from anything. Okay, on a free blogging kind of site. So this is like hindering the digital rights of people. This is like you are not allowing them to express what they like. This is what is the concern now. So in India, what is the law which governs it? We have this IT Act, Information Act. Already mains question has come. Okay, I think section 66 or something was there, where if you tweet something or you do something which is wrong, they will immediately put you in jail. And I think that clause was removed, 66A or something of this IT Act. And here we are talking about 69A. Okay, so here what is the 69A? It gives the power to the state or the government. State means here we are telling the power central, okay, the power center to issue blocking orders in case of emergency on the ground such as all these things. Okay, sovereignty and integrity of India, defense of India, security of the state, friendly relationship with foreign state, public order, or preventing incitement to the commission and any cognizable offense relating to the above. Anything, okay, which is very crucial, which is affecting our India's security or India's sovereignty, that content center has the right to take down as per the section 69A of the IT Act, Information Technology Act 2000. Okay, and then we have the rules also. Always when there is an act, right, after that they'll make rules also. Okay, in the same name or in little extended name. So here if you see IT in bracket procedure and safeguards for blocking for access of information by public rules 2009 blocking rules. Okay, so that blocking specific they have made like an appendix, like in UPSC. If you take a UPSC notification, at the last there will be a certain appendix also. Okay, like that for every act there will be certain rules also. So these rules specific to that blocking, that tells that's the name of the rules. Okay, just tell you the names, and in that these things are mentioned. Okay, but again the Twitter, obviously they will not be happy. These people who claim intellectuals, all these people will not be happy. They will be supporting Twitter rather than our government all the time. So the provisions constitutionality, okay, whether these rules and this thing, whether it is constitutional, whether it is okay to be done or not, was again challenged in one of the case, that is Shreya Singhal versus Union of India. Okay, this again for your mains I am telling. This is all you have to use in your answers whenever it comes to freedom of expression and all these social networking sites. So here Supreme Court of India upheld the validity of the center's thing 69A, which we have. It is valid. That is what Supreme Court told. Okay, after observing that sufficient procedural safeguards were amended, meaning there is some procedures. Okay, like we will inform that okay, this is as per this clause we are taking down, or there is a fact check. You would have seen in Facebook when you post something, it will be there. Fact check is found like it is false, so we are taking down, or they'll give you a warning before blocking you. They'll not immediately block you. They'll give you a lot of warnings. Okay, so that kind of things is there. That's what Supreme Court told. There is enough procedural safeguards are there. Okay, it's not like one time block. But Karnataka High Court now they told we don't care about these procedures and all. If anything is affecting our sovereignty, integrity, this thing and all, center has every right to immediately block it, immediately take down that content, immediately the person's profile itself delete it. Okay, that's what Karnataka High Court is telling. So that is why this issue, that is why this article is being written. Okay. So in absence of procedural safeguard, the restrictions that are to be imposed on free speech can be implemented without any oversight or without giving any recourse to the affected entity. So same thing, if there is no safeguard or no this thing, it is actually concerned for the person, right? So this translates into what? Unfettered power, meaning uncontrollable, unlimited power being exercised by the state in taking down the content. Okay, so this is why now High Court observes that they're telling the Twitter users are not like children or something. They know how to use it. They are not like completely under like suffering or downtrodden, or you are not putting too much, as if this author is creating that hype. That much issue is not there. Twitter people also, when they get instructions like don't comment like go and kill that person, okay, or then burn that complete community, Okay, only we Hindus will rule, only Muslims will rule, something like that. They are not that kind of fools to post it openly, right? If such things, even after all these rules and everything still you post it, they have every right to take down the content. That is what the court is telling, or the ministry is telling back, okay, to the Twitter people or this authors who are challenging this. Okay. So, additionally, the High Court held the claims of users whose tweets or accounts were blocked could not be espoused by Twitter, and that none of them affected. Meaning, Twitter don't come and question us. That's what they're telling. If any users in India they have concern, they will come and give case. Okay. Until now, we have not got any case from any users. They know that it's taken down because they have done something wrong. This is what the court is telling. Okay. So Twitter, you people don't come and tell what we should block and what we should not block. If it's affecting our sovereignty, we will block. We will take down the content. We will restrict that person from using the Twitter account again. Okay, that is what is the reply which the High Court gave. Okay, now just one slide there. They are comparing the freedom of speech, that is Article 19, which we have in the Constitution, with the rules which is made by this IT Act. Okay, so they are telling that Supreme Court clarified in this Vysh IAS case, which I told that blocking under this thing and all should be based on certain criteria, not like you block whatever you like. Meaning you tell anything about the center, you immediately block. That is not right. Everybody has the right to criticize. So that is what is being told here. High Court's reproduction of certain portions of blocking order in its judgment reveals that one of the reasons was that the content could lead to, okay, the reason why the content was taken down, this is what the High Court is telling, the content could lead to spread of fake news and misinformation which had the potential to disturb public order and threaten the security of the state. Okay, meaning it's like a very indirect thing. Directly that content could not have caused any issues. Okay, still the the government removed it, the state removed it, and High Court is justifying it. So there, this thing, misinformation and fake news, this is not mentioned in our Article 19. Okay, because you have freedom of expression in this country. You can tell anything. You can even abuse the Prime Minister, President. If you try that in China or something, you will be killed the next day or you will be jailed the next day. Here you are given all the freedom. Okay, so they are telling in that full freedom also, misinformation, fake news are not one grounds. Okay, there are I think 8 or 9 criteria which is given based on which, like sovereignty of India, the relation with other countries. There are certain clauses. Other than this, fake information or misinformation is not any ground. That is what the author is telling. Not any ground to block a person or take down a content. They are telling, see, if you see direct link between the speech and the potential threat to public order, that should be there. Direct link should be there with that content. Okay, indirectly assuming that this can in future create a problem, you should not take down content is what the author is trying to tell. Okay, so High Court rejected Twitter's contention that Section 69A only permits the blocking of specific tweet. Okay, again, like whether you take down the tweet alone or you take down the complete profile, that also Twitter is arguing with the thing. If you are not, Twitter is telling if you don't like, okay, that content you remove. Why are you blocking that person itself? Because there, when people don't use it, they are going to have loss, right? How will Twitter or Facebook work, or they get profit when more and more people are using it? So just because of a post, you make them like complete, instead of taking down the content, you are banning his profile itself, or you are not allowing that person to do any more tweets. So it's loss for them. So that thing also again problem. Okay. So here in some another case in Brijbhushan and another versus the state of Delhi, the Supreme Court held that pre-censorship on freedom of speech is unconstitutional. Okay, pre-censorship meaning you are first itself kind of censoring. You are banning that person to not tell anything because you will tell something bad. We are telling you don't tell anything itself. Okay, instead of regulating what he told, you are telling don't talk itself. So that is wrong. That is told by this case. So this again in your mains answer, if you quote it, you will get one extra mark compared to other person. And each mark in mains, your ranks will go 10-15 ranks above. Okay, that makes a big difference. So make your answer unique. Okay, this is what I'm trying to teach you through all my videos. Make your answer the best one. Okay, with original facts and content, especially which is happening with the judiciary and government. So now we have, as I told, the last line, if you see, recently amended IT rules and fact checking, the judgment has the dangerous potential of reposing untrammeled power in the state to remove any content. But as per the new IT rules and all which government is making, the amendment, if you see, that was Act was 2000. After that, 21, 22 and all, they were going on changing it. Okay, based on the evolving Twitter, Facebook and all, our laws are also changing. So there it's like giving unlimited power to the center, and that is not right. That is what the author is trying to conclude. Okay, he's completely against what the judiciary and center is telling. He's in favor of the freedom of expression. That is the complete thing about this. Okay, so everybody has their own this thing to tell what they feel. The author is in that opinion. Freedom of speech is being hampered. Okay, so now next one, last article, data on disability. So you know that data is the most crucial thing. You have to give scheme, you have to give free ration, you have to give medical, anything, everything. Data should be there, right? That's why government keeps taking your data. Okay, and they're linking also Aadhaar with the PAN with the bank account, that with this, everything is linked. So that data is there. And it's not like India is doing for the first time. Every country is doing. USA, Dubai, everywhere, if you see, they know everything what the people are doing. Okay, everything is being monitored. Everything, everywhere cameras are there. Everyone's fingerprint and eye scan. Everything is there with the government and the police departments. Everything is digital. Okay, so there's nothing wrong in here also. Only thing, the right to privacy should be taken care and it should be not misused. That the government should guarantee. Okay, so data is the most influencing thing in any policy implementation. So here, that's the first line. It is non-contestable, mean it is not even like no need to argue. Data is needed. Okay. Now, recent edition, if you see, there's something called National Family Health Survey, which we have. Okay. National Family NFHS. Okay. So that 1, 2, 3, like it happens in every frequently time it will happen. So the recent 6th one was there. And there they are telling it is sending out wrong signals because government decided to survey how it is done. Whenever you do a survey or census, what you will do? You will ask questions to people. You will ask like, what is your income? What is your, how many people are there in your family? Your any medical condition? These are the things you do survey for anything. So this National Family Health Survey also does that only. But in that one question, which was added in the 5th version, NFHS 5, that is about the disability related one thing. That actually after many like people, I think they protested and they wanted that disability related question should be there, and that's how it was included. But now in the 6th survey, I think they have deleted that. Okay, that question is not there. So they are now asking, is the government serious about its commitment to the disabled people? Where as per 2011 census, we have around 2.68 crore people. Okay, out of our 140 crore people, 2.68 crore people are disabled. So is the government serious about taking care of them or implementing policies for them? Because why did they delete that one extra question is the thing. So ministry will obviously respond. So Ministry of Health and Family has responded. The questions about disability were asked already as part of another survey. That is that sample registration survey, 76th round, conducted between July and December 2018, and that any specific information can be tabulated from the raw data, which is already available in public domain. Meaning we already have all these data, and this disability thing is the last line, not change fast. The last word, not change fast. These things are not which will keep changing every 6 months or every 1 year. So this much raw data we already have of who is disabled and what are their difficulties. So we don't need that, is what the ministry has replied, because of the SRS, Sample Registration Survey, which is different from the National Family Health Survey. Okay, so this they are telling, this might be an erroneous supposition. This may be a wrong assumption, wrong idea which the government has. That is what the author is telling. Okay, because even though you have raw data and all, the questions which is asked in National Family Health Survey is more detailed. Okay, it will give you more information, not like just like are you disabled. There are many other things which is asked. That is what is being compared here. If you see the first one, black underline one, while the SRS does a good job with making the prevalence and incidence of disability, education level, living arrangement, caregiver, certificate of disability, like all these things are there, the NFHS ask more comprehensive questions, and that is what in the next line in red color. It seeks answers on health and nutrition status, access to health schemes, insurance, sexual behavior, availability of family planning, use of contraception, domestic violence. So if you see the depth in which the questions is asked, that is more detailed in the question which was there in National Family Health Survey, which is now removed. That is what the issue is. Okay, so there is no doubt that the latter, that is the second one, latter is yielding better, more robust data on the disability sector. So while the Health Ministry officially claimed that the sole NFHS question on disability, like what you people tell that it has to be re-added, that is also not enough, because most of the time there's underreporting. Underreporting means the staff is not well equipped to get all these data. They are not asking the right questions. They're simply filling something whatever they like. So there is underreporting. The staff is not well trained. Such things are there. So on the conclusion is what? The state must employ this effort. Adding questions should be like coming back. Proper training should be given to the field staff, because nothing really justifies any attempt to keep a significant section out of the massive scale count of the Indian population, because you have no right to keep a section not get schemes, or they should not be not getting things just because data is not there. So bring back the things, give proper training, do like you do census and all very seriously. This survey also should be done very seriously. That is how a positive way they have concluded it. You also, whenever you write answers, at the end it should never take sides. Okay, like Uniform Civil Code now you are asked, you should never end like, okay, for a country like India, Uniform Civil Code is not required. You should not tell that. You should tell the from, for, against, and then finally the government should work with the concerned authorities, open it for public domain, have discussions, and do what is right for the majority, not majority, for the sake of the diversity or the this thing, for the democracy of the country. Okay, so that way you should have a proper open discussion and not impose anything on anyone, not tell this is better or that is better. Especially you as a UPSC aspirant, you should never take sides. Okay, you may be favoring the ruling party, you may be favoring opposing party. Things should be told with the data and not with as per your leaning towards which party you are. Okay, so that is the end of this. Now please tell in comment section if you want this daily. Okay, this today I have done a late night, I know, because many other things I were planning, and that you will see in the upcoming days, many free playlists will come. And the test series also paid things going on, so I have to concentrate there also, because most of the things, I think 99% of the work I am only doing, so that is why I may find shortage of time. Okay, but if you need this regularly, I will again balance my day and see to it that morning itself we do the editorial for you, because editorial is mandatory. Okay, if you want to clear UPSC, you have to read very like this kind of articles where they give pointers, they give you presentation, they give you conclusion, they give you for and against point, charts, graphs, everything will be there in editorial. And your current affair is going to be conceptually very strong. And UPSC is now being cleared only by those people who are conceptually very strong. Okay, so like this, there are many things. Please WhatsApp me, subscribe this channel, hit the like and the comment button, and Instagram, Telegram. Okay, the fastest reply you will get is in WhatsApp or Instagram. Okay, in 24 hours I reply all the messages. Today also, if you have messaged, I know that most of you would not got the reply because I was busy. Okay, but before I go to bed, like full messages will be replied. That's why you get most of the messages. If you see 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., you're getting replies. Okay, because daytime I'm busy on the content creation. Nighttime I'm replying to all these things. Okay, so see to it that you wait for the response. Within 24 hours, if you don't get replies from me, send one reminder. Just tell one more hi. Then the message WhatsApp, it will come up again. So that time I'll take and reply. Okay, but every 5 hours, every 6 hours, if you keep putting, that will again going to simply accumulate, because every 24 hours only I check it once and I reply to everyone. Okay, so this is how it will work. If you want or if you have any suggestions, tell in comment section. I will wind up this video. So thank you. Keep learning. Have a nice day.